Hey everybody, Ricardo Torres here, and if you're new to this channel, we basically talk about dividend growth investing, investing in general, personal finance, and mastering your finances. So if you're interested in any of that, please click subscribe because I release these videos every week, sometimes twice a week. Now in this particular video, I'm going to show you how you can pay your bills with dividends. Actually, over here, I've got a couple of pieces of paper. Now these are bills, okay? I'm sure you've seen this before if you're over 18. These are some of my personal bills. I'm going to talk about them in a second. What I'm going to discuss in this video is especially important if you are someone who actually wants to reach financial independence. You know, getting to the point where the passive income that you earn is enough to cover all your expenses and then some. Or even getting to the point where a lot of your expenses, like maybe perhaps all your bills, are getting paid by those dividends, by that nice passive income you don't have to work for. Now, I don't know if you know this already, but on my website, escapingtofreedom.com, I actually share the amount of dividends that I earn every single month, okay? I don't go into a lot of detail into, exactly what companies pay those dividends. So if you actually want me to, unveil that and make videos about kind of what companies, what stocks pay me those dividends every month, just comment below, let me know if you're interested, because if you're not interested, there's no point in me making videos. But yeah, on my website, I show you the overall amount that I earn every month. And at the moment, I earn around $700 every month on average in dividends. And let me tell you, $700 every month pays a large chunk of my expenses. And that also includes my bills. And let me tell you something, guys. It's liberating, okay? It's just so nice to know that, electricity and gas and water, all those things that unless you live, fully off-grid and you're okay with drinking water from a river and having 7 layers of clothing in winter so you don't pay gas or electricity or running clean water, unless you want to live like that, you're going to have to pay bills. And for a lot of people, bills are quite a large expense. It's something that creates a lot of headaches on a lot of people. So to go from having to worry about those bills and having to work for many hours just to pay those bills every single month, to be able to live like a human being, going from that to having your dividends pay for those bills, it's amazing, okay? And I want you to have that feeling as well, guys. So in this video, guys, first of all, I'm gonna show you my bills. I'm gonna tell you how much I had to pay to get all those things. Then I'm gonna show you what companies paid me enough dividends to cover these last month, okay? That was June 2019. And lastly, if you stay till the very end of this video, I'm gonna teach you 3 steps to start doing what I'm already doing and start kind of taking your first steps towards financial independence, okay? That'll be at the end of the video. And the thing about freedom is that it's not binary. It's not either you've got no freedom or you've got 100% freedom, okay? It's a spectrum. So on this side, you've got no freedom, so no passive income. You have to work for every single penny that you earn, okay? So 0 passive income. And over here, you've got full financial independence. You don't have to work for any of the money that you need in order to live or have your lifestyle, okay? Between these 2 points, there's actually a whole spectrum of different points of freedom. And somewhere around this, okay, is the point where you can cover all your utilities, all your bills from utilities with your dividends. And just think how different your life would be if you didn't have to work to earn that money to cover those bills. It'd be very liberating, and I want you to have that, guys. Okay, guys, moment of truth. Let me show you my bills. It's quite a lot of money, actually. They're not the cheapest of bills, but basically the first one we've got here is my electricity bill. This is from Endesa, okay? Comes up to a total of 63 euros. By the way, in this video, I'm not going to include decimals, okay? Otherwise, this video will be a lot longer and a lot more tedious than it has to be. So 63 euros. I've made the conversions. I've got some nice notes here on my laptop. That comes up to $71. And I'm going to use dollars again because it's the more international currency and a lot more people watching this can understand how much money that is. Okay, so $71 for electricity. Then over here we've got the gas bill. Okay, that comes from Gas Natural. It's again a Spanish company. That's 77 euros or $86. Now, this comes every 2 months, so the average is $43. And then finally, I haven't got an actual physical bill, but I've seen my bank account, so I know how much came out. We've got my water bill, okay? It's from a company called Sorea, it's a local company, and that is 93 euros or $104. Now, this one comes every 3 months, so the average per month is $35. if we add all of those up, it comes up to $149, okay, per month. That's kind of the average that I spend on bills. That's quite a big chunk of money. $149, basically $150 that you have to work for. And depending on how much you earn per hour, that could be, you know, I don't know, 10 hours, it could be 20 hours. I don't know, it depends on how much you earn, but it's quite a big chunk. Now, I didn't have to work, as I said, I didn't have to lift a finger to earn enough money to pay those bills. Because actually, in the month of June 2019, I earned quite a lot of money from dividends. June tends to be quite a good month in terms of dividend income. A lot of companies like to pay in the month of June, March, you know, September, December, that kind of payment schedule, okay? So I actually earned $1,076 from dividends just in the month of June, okay? Now bear in mind, that is before taxes, okay? So obviously I had to pay taxes on that amount, but it's a lot of money and it more than covers these bills and my food and a lot of things that I spend. So like I said, I'm somewhere in that spectrum of freedom. Hopefully one day, hopefully before I am 40 years old, I will be financially independent. But now I want to do something, and I'm going to clear all this. There'll be a nice cut in the video. I'm going to clear all this, and I'm going to show you something cool. Okay guys, you'll notice my bills are gone, my laptop's gone, and you've got a lot of these objects right here in front of you. These are all objects that are created, that are produced by some of the companies, by some of the stocks that pay me those dividends that I then use to pay the bills that you saw earlier, okay? It's really cool to, you know, not only have those stocks pay you those dividends, right, that passive income, but to actually, you yourself, buy their products, okay? Because that kind of confirms that the company is strong. If you yourself want to buy, you know, the products of a company, that's just a great way. It's like part of the cycle, right? It kind of demonstrates that the products are useful if you yourself use them, okay? So let's begin with these companies. There's 4 of them, okay? The very first one is called Qualcomm. Qualcomm, great company. It makes Bluetooth chipsets, processors, especially in the mobile industry. So over here we've got my mobile phone. This is a Samsung phone. Unfortunately, it does not have a Qualcomm processor. Okay? I know this because I researched this for this video. However, your phone probably has a Qualcomm processor. Okay, that's like a central part of the mobile phone, and even computers, even little tablets. Okay, basically a company that I see being in the forefront of its market just for many years to come, especially as the mobile industry keeps growing. Now Qualcomm paid me $74 in the month of June. So as you saw, that already pays for the water bill, I believe, okay? And so that's already quite a nice chunk of change. Thank you very much, Qualcomm. Then we have 3M. 3M Corporation. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any things that 3M makes that I could display here on this table. However, I'm pretty sure that inside my TV or inside this camera right here that I'm recording this with, I'm sure there's some sort of component, some sort of element that is made by 3M, okay? They are an industrial company. They make all sorts of products, anywhere from post-it notes and paper and duct tape products to like cable installation. And honestly, there are thousands of products that 3M makes. 3M is a dividend king, which means that it's been increasing its dividend non-stop for 50 years or more. And in fact, I think 3M has been doing it for over 60 years. Okay, so that's uninterrupted dividend raises. I recently bought some more 3M shares that I already had some in from the past, but yeah, it experienced a little dip and I got some more. So yeah, really awesome company, and it paid me $43 in dividends in the month of June. Then we've got Johnson & Johnson. I don't think I need to introduce Johnson & Johnson. I found this little cleansing wipes. Makeup Be Gone. They're not mine, I don't wear makeup. They are Harriet's, my fiance, but she loves these. Gets her makeup right out. Johnson & Johnson though, like I said, there's not really much of an introduction needed. They make a lot of healthcare products, especially skincare products for babies, but they also make medical equipment, much more expensive medical equipment. That's quite a big part of the revenue that comes from that part of the company. So yeah, I love Johnson & Johnson. It only paid me $10, okay, in the month of June. It's not an enormous amount of money, but every little helps, guys, okay? That's the mentality that I want you to learn. That you're gonna start with just $1 in dividends maybe, and then $10. And then before you know it, it'll be $100 that you get in dividends every month. And then, you know, it will just keep on going from there, because that's how dividends grow. They grow exponentially, they grow by a percentage, okay? So you get compound interest working for you, especially if you reinvest those dividends. And finally, guys, we've got Unilever. Unilever paid me $46 in dividends in the month of June, and they make quite a staggering variety of household things, household objects, right? Anywhere from Marmite. You know, if you are not British, you might not know what Marmite is. It's a yeast extract. It's pretty nice. The kind of whole slogan is, you know, you either love it or you hate it. Personally, I don't mind it, okay? So that slogan's wrong, but they make Marmite. They make Timotei, that's shampoo, PG Tips, some okay tea, not the best tea, but a decent tea for when you don't have any other tea. And what's this? VO5, gel spray. Again, these are all Harry's things, okay? I don't actually personally use any of these. I use other products that Unilever makes. They also make food, okay? But yeah, guys, these are all products that Unilever makes. So all of those dividends add up to $173, okay? And if you remember, my bills added up to $149, okay? So those dividends from just those 4 companies that I've shown you pay me more than to cover my bills. And the main point of this video, guys, was to show you how to pay your bills with dividends, how dividends pay the bills. And, you know, in contrast to other investments, dividends give you cash flow, okay? Those dividends that you can either reinvest to kind of, you know, later on be spending them, or do like me and actually use them to pay your bills. You know, as you might know, if you follow me up my videos or you follow my website, I am using those dividends to cover some of my expenses, because I am now building up my business, Escaping to Freedom. I want to teach people like you to reach financial independence and invest the right way, invest in dividend growth stocks, which is why I am now currently spending my dividends. But in theory, I should really be reinvesting them to really get that effect of compound interest going on. And guys, if you want to do the same thing, okay, earlier in the video, I promised that if you stay till the end, I will reveal the 3 steps to pay your bills using dividends, okay? Very first step, guys, take control of your finances. If you don't know where your money is going, you're never going to be able to save. And if you don't save, unless you got a lot of money, unless you got an inheritance or you're already rich, you won't have the money that you need to invest and, you know, put that money to work. So number 1, take control of your finances. Just get a budget spreadsheet, okay? Go on Google, find a spreadsheet, or use mint.com just to track your expenses automatically. Any method works, guys, okay? You just need to be aware of where your money is going, cut down on some of those expenses, and you'll be able to save, even if you don't make that much money. Step number 2, guys, get that money that you save and invest it in dividend growth stocks, okay? You can either find an ETF, an exchange traded fund that has a lot of those dividend growth stocks there, or you can actually pick those stocks. I personally do a bit of both. I prefer picking stocks. I'll make a video in the near future comparing the 2, but they must be dividend growth stocks. I mean, they don't have to be, okay? You could invest in growth stocks. There's a variety of ways you could invest, but the one that I love, the one that has shown to have consistently amazing results, is when you invest in companies that not only pay dividends, but they also increase those dividends every year, okay? Honestly, they just beat everything else, and that is how you're going to grow your money, and especially, they're gonna give you cash flow. They're gonna give you those dividends that pay the bills, okay? That's step number 2, guys. Invest in dividend growth stocks. And step number 3, guys, is to stay motivated, okay? It's very easy to see these results that some people have online, or maybe even myself, and think, there's no way I can reach that point, okay? But that's not true. You need to start, okay? You need to start saving, taking control of your money, start investing it. And the thing is, it's all exponential. It's very slow at the beginning, but it just really, you know, picks up steam the more you put in, okay? And before you know it, you'll be paying your smaller bills. Maybe your mobile phone bill, or maybe your internet, okay? But the more you do this, and the more you follow these 3 steps, just the more amount of dividends that you'll have to pay the bills. So yeah, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found value from this video, then if you could do me a massive favor and support my channel by just clicking like on this video, subscribe to my channel as well. Honestly guys, that is the best way that you can support what I do here on the Escaping to Freedom YouTube channel. It just kind of tells YouTube that this video is valuable and I'm just going to share it with more people. I would really appreciate it if you could do that. And then also, I want you to comment, guys. I want you to comment two things. First of all, what companies, what stocks are paying you dividends that then pay your bills? Let me know below what companies those are, okay, what stocks those are. And also comment if you'd like me to start sharing and start creating maybe monthly videos, sharing what I earn in dividends and the breakdown of companies, okay? Again, if there's no interest, there's no point in making these videos, but if I see a few comments of people asking for those, I will start kind of making the habit of sharing my results with you. Before I end the video, guys, I just want to give a thank you to all the subscribers that I've got. I've got around 200 now. Honestly, I'm very appreciative to everyone that comments, everyone that clicks like on my videos, everyone that watches my videos. Thank you so much. That really gives me the strength to carry on and make more weekly videos. And before I go, I want to introduce you to someone that's in my life. It's not someone, it's my dog actually. So guys, this is my dog Whiskey. If I can pick him up. Come on buddy, say hi. Say hi. Oh gosh. This is Whiskey and he's my dog and I love him and and he gives me a high five and he licks my ears. Dogs are the best, guys. Okay, dogs are the best. I will see you in the next video. Take care.